Alright, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Today what I got in store is opening a pack of Magic the Gathering Conspiracy Take the Crown cards. Ages 13 plus, Magic the Gathering, 15 card booster pack, and I believe these have like conspiracy cards in them as well, which alter the game. You can play them at the beginning, and it kind of just changes it up to add like a new play style and like play feel to the game. So alright, let's just open it up and see what we get. Ooh, and there are some pretty cool reprints, I believe, in this set as well. I can't remember, but I believe there are. The first card I got is a Shambling Goblin. I think this is quite an older card. It is just a 1 black for a 1/1 creature, a zombie goblin, which is awesome. It can go either in a zombie deck or a goblin deck, which is pretty sweet because I love zombies and I love goblins. When Shambling Goblin dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. This is an awesome card. I believe I've used this in my zombie deck. If not, I have in the past, and it's pretty good because if they have a 1/1 out as well, and you block with this 1/1, if you use this to block their 1/1, this creature dies, and if they have another, you can do -1/-1 damage. Even if the creature's indestructible, if it's done damage through, well, not damage, if it gets a -1/-1 until on the turn and it reduces its toughness to 0, it dies anyway. So even if they have an indestructible creature that has like a 1/1 or has 1 toughness left, go ahead and kill this creature and give it a -1/-1 counter, making it die. Pretty cool. Interesting card. This guy's like a little baby just crawling out of looks like a swamp or something, just on his hands. Crazy look in his eyes, nasty looking teeth, interesting city in the background. Looks like everything's kind of falling over. Doesn't look like very stable ground, very overgrown. And the zombie goblin is just walking out of there. Alright, the next card I got is Fleeting Distraction. Beautiful artwork. Interesting, like monarch butterflies just flying around. And this guy is he's being distracted by them. I mean, who wouldn't be if you saw a bunch of glowing butterflies fly above your head? Looks like he's running around a city causing mayhem. I'm not sure if he has like a skull in his head or like an apple. Probably a skull. Looks like he has crazy horns, all red. You can tell he's the bad guy. And these are, I'm not sure if some guys over here casting it to kind of distract him. And then they're going to go in for the kill or catch him or whatever. Very beautiful art. I like it. At first you're drawn to this, and then you see where he's looking. And then you see the butterflies floating over. Just stops him in his tracks. It looks like he turned around to double take. Are those really there? Yes, they are. This card is 1 blue, and it has target creature gets -1, -0 until end of turn, and it's a draw card. Cool. So you get a draw card and reduce its power just for a turn. So it's good for a card draw, and take away a point that it will do damage to you or a creature, and it's an instant. Cool. And this one is drawn by Ryan Yee. And this one is drawn by Young Hao Han. Another goblin. I love goblins. They're pretty fun. Goblin Racketeer. Looks like he's trying to sell something, or he's got like a jack-in-the-box. He's got an interesting smirk on his face, like he knows something's up. His eyes are looking to the side. He won't look you in the eyes. And he wants you to crank the handle, see what happens. Looks like he's like in a pawn shop or in his house or something. People out back wearing armor. He's got some armor on. He's got nice like candlesticks. It's like a pourer. Interesting like little guitar ukulele thing. Bunch of steins in the background. And he needs to make $1. 3 and a red. Creature goblin. That is a 4/2. So 4 cost for 4/2. Whenever a goblin racketeer attacks, you may goad target creature defending player controls. I forgot what goad means, so let's find out. Until your next turn, that creature attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. So if you're playing with multiple people, like in the conspiracy card deck, you're supposed to play with multiple people with the conspiracy cards. It makes them attack next turn another player except yourself. So it kind of gives yourself a free pass from getting damage from one particular creature if there's another player. Cool. Interesting. Next card I got, yeah, this is an old one. I think I remember this from like 7th edition or something like that. Receiving Dose. Looks like they're giving them medication. There's injured people in the background. He's got a head bandage on. Got his eye patch on. They're all hurt. They're in the background. The main focus is right here. She's got like this thing full of like smoke, and she's kind of mystifying it, giving it healing properties. Is a 2 and a white. Instant. You gain 3 life and draw a card. It's alright. Card draw and gain 3 life for 3 mana. Not bad. And this one is drawn by D. Alexander Gregory. Pretty cool. Love the blues. Very nice lighting. Ooh, this is a pretty card. This is Strength in Numbers. It is 1 and a green, an instant. Looks like this guy's causing a muck. You can see a bunch of smaller animals, and this guy's just huge, breaking apart this stump. Nothing can stop him. Interesting shading in the muscles. He's just so strong, brute strength, got huge unclipped hooves, and he's just wrecking the area. Until end of turn, target creature gains trample and X plus X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So play this as an instant. Say you're attacking with 4 creatures. Target creature will get +4/+4 until end of turn. So the more creatures you attack with, like if you have a token deck, this would be good. So you have like 10 squirrels out or something. Give a creature +10/+10, which is awesome. And this is drawn by Ron Spencer. I thought it was. It looked like his art. Definitely a reprint. He's my favorite artist. Got God's Willing. Beautiful art. You can see the sky, the stars. Looks like the huge torch for like the Olympics or something like that. And the sword's just falling out of the sky into her arms. Interesting bangle she got on her. You can see there's like magical energy. It's just blowing around in the wind. See the pillars of the place. Very pristine looking, very clean. Very cool. Love the sky. See the aurora. Or is that just smoke? It's hard to tell. This is 1 white. Instant. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn, and scry 1. Scry is look at the top card of your library. And you put the card at the bottom of your library. So you get to look at the top card of your library. You say, I want to draw this next turn, or I don't like this card. I'm going to put it underneath. So it kind of gives you a glimpse of the future of your next turn. It's pretty cool. I always like scry. And this card will protect from any color for that turn. And it's an instant. Very cool. This is drawn by Mark Winters. This is Levoid's Operative. It looks like she's stealing some like signed document with like a wax stamp on it. They just got done signing it. She's sneaking in through the window. Very beautiful windows, like the cross hatching. 2 and a green. She's stealing. She's like an elf or something. Yep, elf rogue. Draft Levoid's Operator face up. As you draft a card, you may draft an additional card from that booster pack. If you do, turn Levoid's Operator face down and pass the next booster pack without drafting a card from it. You may look at that booster pack. 3 and a 2. So this is like a card for drafting. Pretty cool. I haven't done much drafting in my days, but I hope I'm planning on doing it. This is Ryan Pancoast. Very cool. Ooh, Flame Slash. I remember this one. Quite an old card. 1 red. Interesting art. This poor like tree beast or dragon is just being hit with this big flash of flames. Beautiful, vibrant red. Some blues and like the feathers on the back or whatever. There's some spore creature, some dragon. It's just getting burned to smithereens. You don't even know where the flame come from. You just know that it hit it. Instantly drawn to the brights of it, and then you just see that it's actually hitting something, and this guy's just being burned away. It is 1 red. Flame Flash deals 4 damage to target creature. This is an awesome card. It's like a lightning bolt, strictly for creatures, and it does 4 instead of 3. Can't go wrong with that. Beautiful. And this is drawn by Raymond Swanland. Interesting name, Swanland. The next card I got is an Ogre Sentry. This guy is chained up in the Grand Canyon, it looks like. Interesting shadowing, love it. You see the sun's over here because it's casting a shadow there. 1 in a red. This guy looks angry. He's got a big club and he's chained up. It's surprising that they chained him up and then gave him a club. You think you'd take away the club if you chained him up. But he's got armor. He's chained up. Got the club. You wouldn't want to walk down that crevice and have to see him and you know that he's the only thing in your path from where you want to go. I don't know what I would do. Sneak past, turn around, or try to get him. Creature Ogre Warrior with a Defender. He can't attack, so he's Defender because he's chained up. Obviously can't get you. He'll just stand there and protect you. 3 and a 3. You have to appreciate the genius of it. Why bother building defenses when you can just fill the pass with an angry ogres? Exactly. Interesting. But someone has to feed it. Maybe they'll throw it on a cow. This is drawn by Eric Deschamps. Very cool. And it's 1 and a red for a 3/3 creature that's Defender. Pretty good. But wish it could attack. The next card I got is a Kill Shot. I remember this card. Lots of reprints in this set. And looks like the arrow hit him in the neck. And you can see a little blood coming out. And he died. Looks like he's on a horse. Interesting mountainscape in the background. Beautiful sky. Beautiful mountainscape. And you immediately see, boom, in the neck. It hit him really hard because he's flying over. Can't imagine the speed that was going for him to just fly like that. He just went limp and the horse isn't even going to know what happened and keep riding on home. 2 and a white, instant, destroy target attacking creature. For 3, it's a kill card if they're attacking. And this one is drawn by Michael C. Hayes. Cool, interesting art, nice coloring, nice shadows. It looks like the sun is quite vibrant on him, kind of like a goldish orange hue. Poor guy got hit with an arrow. At least it didn't hit the horse. Next card I got is a Dismiss. I remember this. Looks like he's holding... Oh no, he's protecting himself from some crazy blast that was coming towards him. You can see just like the bubble of like protection. He's just standing there calm, knowing that he's safe. Crazy, like, interesting, like, body gear. It's like, I don't even know what that's for. It must be something magical, because that is not protecting from the wind or the elements at all. Pretty cool, interesting, long, like, sideburns. Got some jewels on his head, and he knows what he's doing. 2 and 2 blue, instant, counter target spell and draw a card. 4 cost for counter spell and a draw card. Not bad. And it's an instant. Cool art, nice colors, interesting garment he's wearing, and I really like the detail on that crazy blast. It looks like there's little skulls in it. Pretty brutal, and he's just stopping it. You can just see some of the skulls blasting away. This is by Donato Ginacola. Cool. That was the first uncommon. Next one is Coordinated Assaults. This is 1 red, an instant, and these pikemen are just standing there. Looks like they're like, alright, let's go in together, because 2 is better than 1. Interesting mountains in the background, kind of a just like a dark sky, a little bit cloudy almost, and they got some like magical like aura to their spears or something. The sun's hitting their armor, really reflecting, really dark. You definitely see the focus of this. Then you notice they got like magical spears, and you can see other guys in the background just waiting to fight. Up to 2 target creatures each get +1/+0 and gain first strike until end of turn. First strike is if you have a 1/1 and it's being blocked by 1/1. The first strike deals the damage first. So if you reduce its toughness to 0, it will just die. If not, you'll deal the damage first, then it'll deal the damage to you. So it can do this, get the kill in if they're the same power and same toughness. Cool, and it gives them +1/+1. The next card I got, and this one is drawn by, let me see, John Severin Barrasso. Next card I got is Vertigo Spawn. Looks like this crazy little like amoeba or some like cell organism spewing these crazy seeds into all these people, these animals. That looks like a platypus guy. He's got like a duck bill. Oh no, that's like a fox or something. Crazy art. You can see it coming at you, almost 3-dimensional. Very good depth, very good lighting, very good shading. So busy, so much going on. You see this huge spore and it's just latching onto everything, and you don't know what's going on. I just know I wouldn't want to be there. 1 in a blue, creature illusion. That's a 0/3 for just 2. It has defender, so it can't attack, just defends, and plus you can't attack with much. When Vertigo Spawn blocks a creature, tap that creature. That creature does not untap during its controller's next untap step. So if it blocks a creature, tap that creature, even if it has vigilance. That creature doesn't untap during its next controller's untap step. So even if it dies, it slows it down. Cool. Well, they won't be able to untap it next time. Very cool, very cool. And the rare I got is Dragon Lair Spider. Looks like a spider that stays in the lair of the dragon and feasts off its remains. 2 red and 2 green creature spider with reach. That's a 5/6. Interesting art. Very interesting colors. Reminds me of Halloween or something. Big spider. Interesting, like you can see these webs all around. You can see the bones in the foreground. And then you see this giant spider. Doesn't really show the size because you don't know how big the ribs are or anything like that. But I imagine they're dragons, and I imagine that thing is as big as a building. It has reach. Whenever opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 green insect token onto the battlefield. Spiders lay lots of eggs, so whenever they cast a spell, creature, instant, sorcery, whatever, you get to put a 1/1 green insect creature token onto the battlefield. Very cool. And this one is drawn by Carl Critchlow. And this card, the one that I really liked, I forgot. This one is drawn by Itoku. And then I got a conspiracy card. These are the ones that change up the game. Assembled the rank and file. A dark meeting of people. Bird head, cage man. Looks like a guy with a stick stuck in his skull. the leader, the ringleader, with walking around him. He's got some crazy whip-looking thing, whip everybody in line. Very dark area. They're like in some monolith or something like that, some scary place. You wouldn't want to hang out there. Looks like this woman is holding her own head because, you know, it's like that Halloween movie where the Headless Horseman. This is conspiracy card and has hidden agenda. Start the game with this conspiracy face down in the command zone and secretly name a card. You may turn this conspiracy face up at any time to reveal the chosen name. Creatures you control with the chosen name have, when this creature dies, you may pay black. If you do, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token on the battlefield tab. So, this is cool. You can be like, okay, I'm going to put this for, what's a creature? I'm going to say Ogre Sentry. You're going to say Ogre Sentry at the beginning of the name of the game, and then when the creature, then you say the hidden agenda for this, the creature dies, then you pay black. If you have black, then you can put a 2/2 zombie creature on the battlefield, even if you have 3 other of these. Cool. And then I got a defender token, a construct. This one is also drawn by Seb McKinnon. And a construct token, interesting guy, hanging out. Token, artifact, creature, construct, defender. That's just a 1/1. So he can't attack, just defending in some sort of like, I don't know, some like ancient hallway or something. Wouldn't want to run into him at night. This is drawn by Victor Adame Menges. Alright, well, I had a lot of fun opening this pack. Conspiracies, a fun set. I really enjoy it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and have a great time.